The deadliest weapon of the Cold War wasn't a missile, but an idea planted deep within the human mind. For over 4 decades, while the world braced for nuclear annihilation, a pervasive, unseen conflict unfolded. This was psychological warfare, an insidious struggle to shape perceptions, sow discord, and undermine the enemy from within. Both Washington and Moscow understood that winning hearts and minds could be as decisive as winning territory. On the American side, tactics involved broadcasting the perceived superiority of Western democracy and capitalism. The Voice of America radio, for instance, beamed news, music, and cultural programs behind the Iron Curtain, attempting to create a yearning for freedom. Cultural exchange programs, like jazz musicians or Hollywood stars, aimed to portray a vibrant, open society. Moscow countered with its own formidable propaganda machine. Radio Moscow amplified anti-Western narratives, depicting the US as an imperialist warmonger. The KGB orchestrated active measures, sophisticated disinformation, forgeries, and covert influence operations designed to destabilize Western governments and discredit their leaders. This wasn't just public messaging. Covert operations frequently blurred lines. The CIA secretly funded cultural organizations like the Congress for Cultural Freedom, promoting anti-communist intellectuals. Simultaneously, the KGB ran elaborate honey traps and trust operations, targeting diplomats and scientists for recruitment or blackmail, creating a pervasive climate of suspicion. Defection became a potent weapon and a severe psychological blow. When figures like Svetlana Allalieva, Stalin's daughter, sought asylum in the West, it was a propaganda coup for the US. Conversely, Soviet agents would try to turn defectors back or discredit them publicly, sowing doubt about their motives and allegiances. The battle extended to the global stage, particularly in developing nations. Both superpowers poured resources into supporting friendly political parties, student groups, and labor unions, often through clandestine channels. The goal: paint their ideology as the path to liberation, while demonizing the other, turning local struggles into proxy battlegrounds. The constant barrage of information, misinformation, and outright lies created an environment of profound paranoia. Citizens on both sides were taught to mistrust opposing narratives, to see enemies everywhere. This psychological conditioning shaped entire generations' worldview, fostering deep suspicion that lingered long after the Berlin Wall fell. Understanding these psychological tactics isn't just a historical footnote. It reveals how profoundly governments can influence public opinion, and how the seeds of distrust once sown continue to bear fruit in today's interconnected world. Next, we'll delve into the tense chess game of the Cuban Missile Crisis, examining the covert communications that prevented Armageddon.